Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm still up. I've been up for about 16 hours trading now today. Welcome to my life. That is every single day of my life pretty much. It's Wednesday the 24th, about midnight right now, and I'm going to do a quick TA on Stellar because I know a lot of you guys are actually in this trade right now. I already did a TA on it a few days ago, and nothing has really changed whatsoever actually, and everything is aligning with the stars. So, if you guys enjoy these videos, I'd really appreciate an upvote on steemit. You guys know the drill by now. Upvote on steemit, like, subscribe, share, Twitter, YouTube, blah, 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 blah. I just want to make sure a lot of people get some good information. That's the ultimate goal. So, I want to do this TA really quickly before I go to bed, like I mentioned. I know a lot of you guys are in this position, and the last thing that I want is to fall asleep and have you guys be in a bad spot. So, I want to break this down for you. And I do think that this uptrend is going to last for a while, actually. And let me break it down for you. So before we do this, let me explain Elliot wave. Elliot wave goes like this. I am going to show you very quickly here. So Elliot wave goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? And then after, my dog woke up in the middle of the night. And then after that, we get an ABC type of correction. So fairly simple like that. Now I want to make this video as short as possible. So we originally thought in the last video that this could have been a failed impulse wave, right? But surely enough, it did not fail. It retraced a very healthy amount here into 618, and it broke out, which has now confirmed a higher high, right? And a higher low as well. Perfect. So uptrend confirmed. How did we get this simple target up there, guys? We got this simple target easy by using a 1-to-1 extension for wave 3. That's pretty much what we did, and it nailed target, guys. Like, it literally nailed target. Like, look at this target right there, guys. Look how beautiful that is. I was looking at it all day, and it was really easy to figure out. I should have done a T on it way earlier. You know, that's going to land somewhere in that box. It could be even a little bit higher there. Who knows, right? But that's a general area. But the important message that I want to convey in here is that we're pretty much in this area already. Okay, we can say we're pretty much at the top. I'm no financial advisor, but what I always recommend to people is to never enter at the top. Okay, guys. You guys want to hear a funny joke? I read a tweet one time. Okay, and the tweet went something like I'm still locked in my long position from Bitcoin from 19,981. Like, I found that probably one of the funniest things I've ever read, right? Because he literally reached like the all-time high and bought long there. So I couldn't stop laughing when I read that. And but just as an example, please don't ever buy at the top, guys. Okay, like this did the 1-to-1 extension already, and like literally it made the 1-to-1 extension like perfect, you know. So you really couldn't ask for anything better than that already, can we? After it hitting literally, like, look at the mark, guys. Look at the mark that it hit, okay? This is like as accurate as it can be on TA. Like, look at this, guys. Please. It hit a perfect 1-to-1 extension, okay? I'm gonna explain to you guys how Elliot wave works. You only have this part right here, okay? You only have 1 and you only have 2. Now the yellow line will denote a wave 3 going up, all right? This one right there. Now we don't know what wave 3 is going to be, but what I generally target as a general rule, because wave 3 is often the longest and never the shortest, I target a 1-to-1 extension, okay? But it's slightly higher than that. Because wave 3 is often the longest and never the shortest, I assume it's at least 1-to-1. And people say to me, why don't you target 1618? Well, yes, I do. I target 1618 for my 5th wave, but slightly underneath it, because I assume that this one right here will be slightly shorter than wave 3. And then after that, we use wave 1 as a resistance point, because it was a critical resistance point right now. It now turns to a support. Sorry, I meant to say support. So what was recently a resistance becomes a support, and what was recently a support becomes a resistance. So this is how we easily achieve targets using Fibonacci extensions and also Elliot wave when you combine these two things, they go hand in hand. If you don't know Elliott wave, if you don't know Fibonacci, you really can't learn Elliott wave. You cannot, I'm sorry to say guys, but you just cannot do Elliott wave unless you know Fibonacci. And a lot of people have asked me, oh, for Elliott wave, I want to do this and this and this and this. What I always try to tell them is that make sure you have Fibonacci mastered. Make sure you can use it anywhere, and it's becoming one of your main tools. Fibonacci traders are, you know, they don't all use Elliott wave, but all Elliott wave traders, which is very rare. You know what the funny thing is, guys? I just okay, I'm sure you guys know about the 3 Asians in the cryptocurrency community. Okay, I'm sure you guys know Eric Cho, right? Eric Cho, you know Hyjin as well, and you know myself, right? We're the 3 Asians in the cryptocurrency community, and only 3 of us do Elliott wave. I haven't really seen anyone else do it. Is it like an Asian thing, guys? Like, is Elliott wave an Asian thing? Really? Eric, I know you're probably watching this video. Awesome, keep it up, man. I know you're watching this video, and great call on ICX, by the way, as well, okay? Because I'm in the exact same boat as you. I completely agree. It's gonna ride up to 8,200, man, at least minimum, right? And then once it breaks there, it's gonna go to like 11,000 about. A lot of people got washed out, right? So like right around, remember when it was like 6,600? I know you're watching this video, Eric, like around 6,600, right? So and everybody just dumped, right? A lot of my friends dumped as well, like a lot of newer traders, but anyways. So we're talking about the 3 Asians on Elliott wave. So now that we call this wave 1, right here, we are going to consider this whole region right here as a previous support area, or as a previous resistance area, which now turns support. And because we follow the general rule that wave 4 does not enter the wave 1 territory, I allow a wick on a very high time frame because I consider it a leveraged market. And in leveraged markets are very, very different, right? We can leverage to extreme amounts on some exchanges. So what else now, all right? What else? Okay, so now that wave 3 is almost complete or completed already, for all I know, it could be very completed already, it could go a little bit higher. I'm not really sure exactly, but what I want to make clear is that wave 4 will very, very, very likely land somewhere right in this region. I kid you not. Most likely right between the point, like around the 3.2 and 0.5 Fibonacci level. So make sure you guys are actually looking at it, okay? If you are laddering your profits, I'm not an advisor in any way, a financial advisor, right? But what I do is I make sure I secure some of my profits at the very top, and if I expect another wave up, I will absolutely add more to my position on the bottom. It's just a way of taking some profit at the top, right? And you actually get to buy back cheaper as well. So it's a really good benefit to think of laddering techniques there to secure some profit and to minimize a lot of your risk as well, actually. So if you guys haven't thought of that before, consider it, right? Consider laddering. It's a great way to minimize risk and just generally speaking, like it's awesome. Like you guys see my video on introduction to laddering. Go see Hyjin's videos on introduction to laddering. So many of us love to ladder. And I do it all the time when I'm buying as well. I micro buy and we ladder those limit orders, right? If it gets lower or higher to short. So to be clear, once again, you guys do what I'm doing as well. You go to your charts, you practice drawing them. You draw your 5 Elliott waves. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 going up. I know it seems like a mess, my charts, guys, but to me, they're art. They are absolute art, even though they're very messy. So this one's going to fall right between the 382 to the 0.5 fib region. Now I can delete that and just bring this box somewhere right up there in that region. So this is over days, by the way. This is a longer term prediction. Long term to me, keep in mind, is like a week or something, okay? Maybe 2 at most. So now it will want to reach up here somewhere. It will most likely sideways correct for a while, right? I really don't think it's gonna go below the wave 1 territory here. If it does, who knows, guys? It could be very bearish, right? It could be very bearish and break down on it here completely. If that happens by some miracle, because we don't get a 5th wave up there, I just want to be clear that this is the next support zone, really. Like right around, I probably have to see even there. It's pretty low down there. And of course, the next support zone would probably be right around here as well, okay? So I do believe that this is going to make another wave up. It has to finish 5 waves. It's just too bullish, guys. And we also have a lot of volume going up there as well. There is tons of volume moving right now. So I'm pretty confident that this is going to be an impulse wave up here as well, of course. But never discount the idea of it failing, right? I always keep in the back of my mind that an impulse wave could fail even on the 3rd wave, which I have seen before. And then we get another massive XWY correction, or sorry, WXY correction. So these are my thoughts, guys. I think it's going to retrace to somewhere between like right above this right here, 48,26 to or sorry, not 4026, 4851 to like 5,000 Satoshi, and then it will most likely make its way somewhere to 6212 to 6672. And always ignore my time frames, okay? Always ignore my time frames. I'm a price action trader. I don't care about when it hits it, okay? I just care about if it hits it or not. So to be clear, my time frames are always irrelevant, just like everyone else's that you see, right? Like Hydrogen as well, he always says he doesn't care about the time, and I don't care about the time either, because these are positions where we care about price action, hitting targets specifically. So these are my thoughts. I'm very bullish on it still, and I'm just going to be waiting for a correction to happen here, and this will be an awesome entry point right there, guys, between 48.51 and under 5k about there, okay? But if you guys enter right here, you're going to get yourself pretty screwed, just to be clear, okay? And I think that it will shoot to a minimum between 6,200 and 66 Satoshi there. So other than that, these are my thoughts. I wanted to make sure you guys are in a safe position and also reassured before I call it a night here. And if you guys enjoyed these videos, I'd really appreciate an upvote on Steemit. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the content on YouTube and on Twitter. Other than that, have yourselves a great night. I hope you guys were incredibly profitable today. I hope you guys were incredibly safe as well, and have yourselves a wonderful night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.